Our mate Charley Brummell, he was a good one, full of life. The 30s Great Depression surely caused him awful strife. Supporting 6 kids on bread and fat and sometimes rabbit too. Tucker was short a few fish he caught to eat by the lantern's hue. Charles had a famous ancestor, Beau Brummell was his name. Designed clothing for the Prince of Wales, played England's social game. Charles left the family home down south and came to Queensland's west. He arrived with several thousand sheep, bought a place in Toobeah next. The bloody prickly pear was bad, the death adders were worse, so he had to walk off the place, it seemed to him a curse. He bought a house in Dirranbandi Wilgas on the high ground. The workers from the bush slept in their swags on the verandah around. These families brought meat with them to feed the mob, and cooked and sewed, conversation flowed about some squatter's job. Charles, he married Alice at St George, she died at Dirranbandi. 2 little girls were with her then. Charles' path was full of bindies, bloody burrs. 3 sons went off to fight the Japs, more pain and desolation. Keith returned with a broken back, Agnes gave no consolation. They called him Grandfather Brummell, all the kids and townies too, for he was nature's gentleman and often helped they knew. If a letter needed writing, Charles was there to do it right, for he was a humble, thoughtful man who helped the homeless type. He always had a nosebag for his horse when he drove the old spring cart, carried goods from the railway to the garage as the parts. The petrol drums were heavy, the mail bags weren't too bad. Some days he'd deliver water, rainwater tanks all they had, if they were bloody lucky. He used to walk up to Keith's house to cut the wood each day, and took little Donnie to the hospital to see what the nurse would say. He'd walk across the common to check Keith's cattle and horses, and do the shopping for Agnes, all walking, yes of course. There were dozens of wilga trees, napalms and snotty gobbles, mistletoe fruit, and in amongst them the homeless camped and the horses were in hobbles. Charles walked amongst the homeless and wrote their letters home, spoke to the police about their plight and listened to them moan. Charlie bought a QPS order to feed the homeless there, for it kept starvation back and the hungry homeless share. He sold it at a penny a cup, a paper bag of sugar or flour. What else could he do for his friends in their needy hour? Why, Tom Johnson. Yeah, great old bloke, Charley Brummell, my grandfather. Thank you.